Former local elected leader prepares for prison. It is you who will soon pay for his click of an online button.
A local woman just won a federal lawsuit involving former Alderman President Lewis Reed's blocking of her on Twitter. And now, even though he's resigned, a judge says St. Louis still has to pay up. Here's News 4's Chief Investigator Lauren Traeger.
In this 20-page decision, a federal judge found that Reed violated a citizen's constitutional rights by blocking her on Twitter. And now the city, according to the judge, has to pay damages and attorney's fees. This as Reed himself will soon have to report to prison.
The suit, filed in 2020 by Sarah Feltz, who was represented by the ACLU, argued that when Lewis Reed blocked her from Twitter back in 2019, it was a violation of her First Amendment rights as an act of viewpoint discrimination. Reed, through the city's attorneys, argued he blocked her due to what he perceived as a threat on the site. But the court, in a decision now handed down, says her tweet wasn't threatening, and that because Reed used his Twitter as a, quote, tool of governance to communicate with the public, he couldn't keep people from accessing it.
Want to express some remorse or regret, sir?
Reed resigned earlier this year after being indicted on public corruption charges. He was sentenced to close to 4 years in prison just last week. But in the Twitter lawsuit, a judge rules that the taxpayers must be on the hook for damages. The local suit references a similar case against former President Donald Trump, who blocked critics on Twitter. The Supreme Court just last year vacated an earlier finding that he shouldn't hit the block button. Of course, he then was permanently banned by Twitter, then unbanned under new owner Elon Musk.
Reed had unblocked Feltz after the lawsuit was filed, but the judge found it was too late. Exactly how much will it cost taxpayers? Well, that remains to be seen, with both sides still arguing over damages. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4 Investigates.
We did want to talk to Sarah Feltz. She is pretty active on Twitter, but we have not heard back. We also asked the attorneys on the case to talk. In a statement, one of Feltz's attorneys wrote, quote, officials who use their social media accounts as a tool of their public office can't selectively exclude the voices of those who disagree with them, end quote. City of St. Louis has not responded to our request for comment.
At least one person